Hey you guys, I'm back to another video. Look who's back again.
Pale vampire sibling. Looks so white, it's weird.
This is my sister. For anyone that doesn't know, we've made 3 other videos together. The last one we made was like
A long ass time ago.
maybe like 6 or 7 months ago. So I figured it was time to bring her back for another video. I also just didn't really want to put on makeup today because it's my day off. So
Her excuse for being lazy.
yes. So we're going to do a part 2 of the who's more likely to tag thing because we weren't sure what else to do, so this is what we settled on.
I wanted to do a shock reaction video, but Haley was just like, no, I don't want to see a man shove a jar up his ass. So I'm not doing that.
And I don't think my, young subscribers want to see that either.
You don't show it, Haley. You just
I don't
freak
care.
out.
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to scar any of my subscribers.
Okay.
So, for anyone that doesn't know, we both have signs that have our names on them. And April is going to... I read the questions last time, so April's going to read them this time. She's going to read a question that's who's more likely to do whatever, and then we're going to hold up the sign as to who we think is more likely. Please don't talk to the cat in my video, unless the cat gets up here.
I'm sorry.
Both the cats are in my room, so if you hear any noise, it's probably the cats. Or the dogs. It's probably everything. Everything just makes noise in this house.
Likely to flirt with a waitress or cashier. My sister's a hoe.
Not a hoe.
You a hoe.
No way.
You a dumb
That's
hoe.
So rude.
You a hoe.
No way.
Yes.
Just because I'm better at flirting with people and better at human interaction does not make me a hoe.
Most likely to fall asleep at a party. I'm always sleeping. Actually, which is weird because I'm an insomniac.
Sleeping, but she also hates human interaction, so I feel as though in her brain falling asleep at a party would be the best way to avoid that.
Most likely to laugh at a serious situation. I laugh in the most okay, we were having this presentation at my school. It was because it was some dumb fuck got hit by a train.
Yeah. Some dude, okay, side note, this person was walking on the train tracks with their headphones on and somehow didn't hear a gigantic train coming down the track. And they died.
Because they got hit in the face with the fucking train.
People are ruling it as not a suicide, and I'm like,
anyway,
have you ever been near a train?
So we had to sit through like a 2-hour-long fucking presentation, and when they say that this kid got hit by a fucking train, I was just like, how the fuck do you get hit by a train? And so I just like burst out laughing.
On purpose.
Oh, it was really, I laugh all the time when it's really, really bad. Like we can be having like a conversation in like sex ed about like, oh, STDs, and I'll be like, dicks. So.
Yeah, I just tend to get a case of the giggles when things are serious. I'm just like, this is shit. Or like my brain will go off to something else because I'll stop paying attention and then I'll start like laughing about shit. And I'm like,
whoops.
We're talking about people dying. I'm like, sorry.
Most likely to get married first.
That's supposed to be my name. But I want my wedding to be like the most untraditional wedding there is. I don't want to be married in a church. I don't want to be married by a priest. I will not be wearing a white wedding gown. There will not be 400 people at my wedding. There'll be probably like 10. And they'll be...
We can invite those people we saw in White Ave with the anti-abortion signs and just scare the fuck out of them.
Yeah, we went and got our ears pierced today. I got my 3rds done, and we broke April's piercing virginity.
I know.
And there was these people holding up these signs about it, because usually they're holding up signs about like God and stuff. They're like,
Jesus,
yeah,
Jesus,
God will come
Jesus.
down to make you pay for your sins. I mean, I always just laugh because I'm like one of the most anti-religious people ever. So today, they were holding up some anti-abortion signs. And of course, they were trying to use fear tactics. They were trying to... They showed a picture of a fetus that has a face, which fetuses don't have for a very long time in the... Like, they don't grow features before 10 weeks.
They don't even grow their... They get their fingertips before... Like, their fingerprints before they get their face.
Yeah. So, it was very false information. And I just fucking laughed. Like, it's just ridiculous that people try and do that kind of stuff. To use fear tactics to change people's opinions, and it's like, no.
Having seen one of my friends poking an aborted fetusy thing, that's not what it looks like. It's really because it's like moving, like you poke it in this little sack of fluid and it moves, and it's really gross. Ew. Oh, it's so gross because there's like this like chunk of flesh attached to it. I was just like, ew.
My dad, being the smart ass that he is, we walked got a couple feet away from him, he looked at me, he's like, you should have told them that you got an abortion last week and that they did make you feel bad. And I'm just like, I should have.
Most likely to become president.
It would be neither of us.
Yeah.
Neither of us would want to be president because A, that's a lot of responsibility, and you can't
B,
procrastinate being president.
I mean, Haley can't because she's a woman, and you know, it's like I'm not sexist, I'm just saying that, like, let's be honest. Who the fuck, like,
Mine would elect me because I would change fucking everything. I'm such a liberal human being, like, there's no way in Canada that I would get elected. Especially in Alberta, which is where we live, like, if I got elected, the whole fucking world just flipped around, like...
Yeah, see, if I were to get elected, I would just be like, save the trees! Save the goddamn trees!
But then you wouldn't get elected because the Green Party's never been elected.
I know.
They got, like, 3 seats last time.
But, you know, considering we live in one of the most, you know, closet sexist places, a woman is never going to be president, which sucks because Elizabeth May is actually a very intelligent woman. It would be awesome to have her.
Of Canada.
Oh, it is. It's crazy.
Not to insult anybody that lives in Texas, but stereotypically the people that live there are fairly old world, non-liberal people. I don't mean that as an insult to anyone that lives in Texas. Some of y'all are great.
Most likely to have the most children.
That's me. Why do you keep raising these neither questions? Neither of us want children.
Fun. I'm sorry.
None of us want to have children.
Okay, see, these ones are like for questions for couples, and it's like, who's more likely to have sex most often? And I already answered that because my sister's a hoe.
Just because I like having sex does not mean
who's most likely to become very fat within the next 5 years?
All April does is eat.
I eat, I don't sleep, and I listen to really bad punk music. Who is more likely to die first?
In what kind of scenario?
It just says who's more likely to die first.
I think that depends on the scenario. Like, if it was like a zombie apocalypse, I'd probably die. But if it was like everyday real world life, I feel like you would die.
Buses like to try and hit me.
Yeah, and cars and stuff.
Cars are attracted to me. Like,
yeah, so like I feel like if it was in like another world type of situation, it would probably be me.
I almost got decapitated with a protractor.
Yeah, I feel like if it's in an everyday scenario, I feel like April will probably die first.
So these are just like, who's more likely to cut off her leg with a chainsaw?
Fuck that! Ain't cutting off my leg. Those are important questions for kids. For eating okra? What kind of a question is that? How many kids know what okra is?
Who is most likely to be grounded after being caught watching sexy pictures on his computer?
Why does it say his? That's so rude. That's sexist.
Girls watch porn too!
God damn it!
Fuck!
We're just more discreet about it.
Jeez. I don't know about that. Who's most likely to get drunk alone on Christmas Eve?
Alone?
Yeah. Oh, there's the cat. That would be you.
Really?
Yes.
Why do you say me? I got drunk alone on Halloween last year. We just need to get more friends.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just a general consensus.
I mean, okay, I made one friend. That'd be Jeff. Good old Jeff.
Good old Jeff. It's like you've known him for 30 years. Good old Jeff.
Who puts safety pins in his ears for me. Such a doll. Who is most likely to have always been the heartbreaker?
I've dated 4 people and broken up with every single one of them.
I mean, it's not as bad as my friend. She's dated like 30 people and broken up with every single one of them. Like, God.
Yeah, but this is like more of an obsession than just being. I dated these people for like.
What the fuck is that? There's just a naked picture of Emma Watson on the side, like a Photoshop picture of Emma Watson.
Yay.
Who's most likely to do drugs? See, okay, I don't know for this one, because I'm like, I mean, I'm not saying that it was like somebody is like, hey, you wanna go? Yeah, it's like, it was like, hey, you wanna do some heroin with me? I'd be like, no.
I'm gonna hard pass y'all on that one. Sorry.
Pass on the heroin. You don't want to be in the Nod squad.
I don't want to be in the heroin. The heroin.
What about meth? You want to be a tweaker?
No.
Don't want to be a tweaker? What's wrong with being a tweaker?
They're fucking gross. That's what's wrong with them. They look gross.
What's wrong with being a meth head?
Yes, there's so many things wrong with being a meth head.
I found this blog on Tumblr. It was literally just dedicated to like 30-year-old moms who do cocaine. I was just like,
I mean, I guess that's one way to deal with your problems, isn't it?
I guess, you know, cocaine.
I feel the weed's probably a better alternative. It's less likely you're gonna kill your children, but you know.
Likely to break out in song in a public place.
I sing all the time.
I do too.
Anytime there's music, I'm just like singing along at work.
I mean, I'm more of a dancer. Like, I'm more of a dancer. I don't
just do
dance
the white boy
like
dance.
That's not the white boy dance. The white boy dance is just like the hip thrust, just like shove my dick in your face. That's the white boy dance. Most likely to say something they will eventually regret. I have a very big mouth.
I know she's got a big head, but her mouth's even bigger.
Bitch. You can't get mad. I'm gonna call you a hoe now.
You called me a hoe like 3 times. That was
Most
one
likely
day.
to have better dance moves.
I mean, I'm pretty good at it.
I am Josh Ramsey because I look like I am having a seizure. Because that's what you do at punk shows, though. You don't like. There's no dance. You just slam into each other.
You don't do that at pop shows. What do you think happens at pop concerts? We don't just sit there jumping. No.
It's not what happens at punk shows.
But it's not like everyone sits there. It's not like a dance floor. It's just, everyone's doing the same thing. But
yeah,
there's
but
just
you're
no
like,
mosh pits.
I know, which is
because it's a lot of young females, and that doesn't really work.
If there's no mosh pit, then it's not worth going to. That's how you can. That's how you can tell if it's a good show. You take the longest to get ready. We all know. You've seen my sister's videos.
They don't know how long. The videos themselves are only like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, but it takes her like 30 minutes.
No, it doesn't. It takes me like 20.
Most likely to go to the store and get more than one sample. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. I'm like, no, save
3
this.
samples are like
Save this for other people. I'm too nice.
I'm like, fuck other people. I'm gonna have a free sample.
Most likely to say douchey things.
We're really mean people.
I'm a horrible human being.
I don't care who thinks otherwise. We're bad human beings.
Most likely to get fired.
April doesn't know how to close her big mouth.
I've straight up yelled at customers before, and they still haven't fired me.
She works at McDonald's.
Leave them there. They haven't fired her. Likely to win the Hunger Games. You get a paper cut, you start crying.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I fucking get burned at work all the time and don't make a big deal of it at all.
Marry for money.
April's selfish.
I'm not selfish. I'm a very materialistic person. Selfish. Hey, I mean, I'm down with the whole sugar daddy idea. Like, yes. Most likely to be the most popular person at school.
Do you see this? Whoosh. That's how.
What was
I
that?
was not popular at school at all. I had 6 friends.
I hang out with like the guitar nerds and Brett, so.
Brett's awesome.
Brett is awesome, but he's not the cool dude at school.
None of my friends were cool either. My friends were far from cool. No offense.
Who is most likely to get annoyed over small things? I'm actually, you know what? Both of us.
I get annoyed over a lot of things.
You sneeze too loudly, and I'm like, I'm gonna hit you. Most likely to take care of
you. You yawn when you yawn, and it makes that crackling, and I'm like, ah.
I do, like.
It drives me up the wall.
It's fun, because my meds do that. It's a side effect.
It drives me up the wall.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I can't help my weird yawny thing.
You can though. Everyone else does.
Who is most likely to take care of the other person while sick? Yeah, I feel like you would be the person who drives and gets me like Taco Bell when I'm sick.
Have you ever had Taco Bell?
Yes, it's fucking like delicious. Who's most likely to be the healthiest? Yeah,
I get sick like once every 2 years.
I get sick every other week. Who's most likely to cry when happy? I cry all the time. We don't even do the sides. I just cry. Like I see something and I just tears.
I never
it
cry.
is tears.
Ever.
Who's most likely to know all the words to a TV show's theme song?
I have a ridiculously good music memory. As in, like, I can quote whole movies. Like, Night Before Christmas, if you tell me one point in the song, I can tell you exactly. Like, you can play me a sentence, and I can tell you exactly what happened before and after that scene. Because really I just really love that movie.
I can quote I don't know what... I can quote, like, the first Friday the 13th. And, like...
It would just be a lot of screaming.
And, like, the...
cheating.
Who is the biggest drama queen? I'm not... Yeah, he is a pretty big piss baby. Well, I don't actually know, like, the last time that you, like, freaked the fuck out over something.
I don't. Too much. I don't give a shit about anything, so trying to do that is just not worth it. That's about it for this video, guys.
Fuck your rules.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and leave us any questions in the description you'd like us to answer next time.
Or if we do anything at all.
Yeah, or if you have any suggestions of videos that you would like to see me and April do together, please let us know. But all the links to my social media and stuff will be in the description. And I will see you guys.
Y'all can stop asking for my Tumblr.
Do you want me to put it in the description or not?
I said y'all can stop asking for my Tumblr.
Okay, she doesn't want you guys to follow her, so stop asking.
There's
me, okay?
a lot of pictures of decapitated heads. My lock screen is literally the guy from Until Dawn, Josh, fucking Chris's severed head. So I don't need you guys coming around my butt and be like, what the fuck is this shit? This is your warning, so if you find it, I take no responsibility. You've been warned. So you know what? You see a dick cut in half, I'm sorry, it's just there. I don't know how it got there. Fucking Levi was probably on my account again. But I don't give a shit, so...
But yeah, that is about it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Do I have to say bye?
Yes.
Bye.
What are you doing?
You have horns. Ah, you're horny. What?
You're a dickhead.
How am I a dickhead? You see this beach ball head? How does this look like a dick? The cat.
Your cat is like, ah!
Esper says goodbye.
You're gonna have to lift her up higher than that.
No, you
do like the Lion King thing.
No, she'll eat me.
Do the Lion King thing.
My therapy cat will eat them.
Your therapy cat's a bitch.
My therapy cat is a bitch.
Okay, now I gotta sit up. Say goodbye. One final chance to say something interactive.